Travel to New Jersey now and hear from a voice from Teaneck, a community torn by racial tension but mending through the efforts of people like Walter Fields.
On April 10, 1990, a 16-year-old African-American youth, Philip Pennell, was shot and killed by a white Teaneck, New Jersey police officer. This tragic event exposed a myriad of racial and class conflicts in a community that many consider to be a model of racial harmony. It also brought to the surface Bergen County's failure to come to terms with the diversity of its population. Sadly enough, the county ranked first in bias crimes reported statewide in 1990. 74% of Bergen County's total black population can be found in 3 towns, Hackensack, Teaneck, and Englewood, an island of black and brown in a sea of white. In the aftermath of the Pennell tragedy, several attempts have been made to address the problem of racism in the county. Last fall, I initiated the Bergen County Youth Leadership Summit. The Leadership Summit will provide young people from throughout the county with a continual dialogue on issues such as racism and the relationship between minority youth and law enforcement in the county. In addition, I have recently initiated the Tri-City Anti-Violence Committee, made up of some 65 young black males who meet to confront the problems of intragroup violence and the pressures of growing up in a predominantly white county. Last but certainly not least, through the efforts of former freeholder Linda Baer and freeholder chairman Jim O'Dowd, the Bergen County Board of Freeholders created the Bergen County Commission on Cultural Diversity. This commission will attempt to overcome historical barriers to the successful assimilation and acceptance of diverse groups in our county's various communities. We must realize that racism is more than just an individual phenomenon. Individual acts of racism and hate are just self-expressions of institutionally sanctioned behavior. Our challenge is to eradicate the institutional racism that has been responsible for such behavior in our schools, workplace, government, communities, and in our families. Once we meet that challenge, then and only then will we have achieved a true sense of community in Bergen County.